Odd Conduit Media.
What's it gonna be?
You are now listening to the
Hyrule Podcasters! Hey there, all you Doom Knocker boxers. Welcome to another episode of
Hyrule Podcasters!
I'm your co-host, Pat.
And I'm your co-host, Ben.
On this podcast, we play through each game in Nintendo's Zelda franchise.
Right. We're pretty practiced gamers, but we're not experts or purists. We're just experiencing each game, start to finish, in chronological order.
You know this!
Patrick, where are we at right now?
We're back at the beginning of the game. Whoa, how'd we get back here? Zelda's sleeping in the background.
Yeah, we're back at the North Palace. A little behind the scenes, I realized as I was getting ready and prepping and everything, that we actually hadn't placed a crystal in one of the first three palaces. And so I actually had to go back and figure out we had missed it in Palace 3.
Did you do that for us?
I did do that for us, yes.
That's so nice of you.
Yes. Which is why we have 8 attack, 8 magic, and 8 life. So
oh, okay, so you leveled up even more.
I did. So we are now fully leveled, ready to go, ready to jump in.
This was my plan all along. I was like, if I just keep on stalling playing the game, then by the time I finally play it, we're gonna be completely leveled up.
Yeah, so
and it worked out for me. I didn't actually plan that.
So no excuses. So yeah,
no excuses.
So Patrick, right now you're in Western Hyrule, and you want to head out of here. You know, take the path, break some boulders, and head back over to Eastern Hyrule using the raft. So that is that's your first goal right now.
Okay, so I just got to go south through some boulders.
Yeah, you want to head southeast. Southeast is your goal here, so.
All right, I'm going straight through the woods. Did you see me avoid those bad guys just
Amazingly, I did actually, yeah. You're just going to walk through that town, come out, break a boulder. As Patrick's
Am I walking across the water?
You're eventually going to walk across the water. I don't think you can walk across the water from West Hyrule to East Hyrule. I think you do have to
you got to take the raft.
Yeah. So to catch you up on where we were from last time around, I ended up beating the Maze Palace, and then immediately after that, we decided I was walking around in the water and found the Ocean Palace, and so decided to go ahead and try that one out, and we ended up beating it in like 9 minutes. And so decided. So Patrick, what we realized though is we missed the flute. And without the
so
flutes,
we gotta go back to that palace.
Yes.
That's where you're taking me. You're taking me back to the maze.
Not the maze, the Ocean Palace. So all you need to do, Patrick, is you just need to keep heading east, away from the town of Naboru, right onto the ocean.
Yeah, and then here I am walking on the water. You know, in the Japanese version of the game, the Famicom version, the water moves.
Oh.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
What part are we on here? Part 5?
You are on part 4 if you're looking at the outline.
We have an outline.
We do.
We got an outline.
We do have an outline. So,
okay.
If you manage to get through this entire thing without dying, then you can just walk back out of the palace the way you came in. If you die a few times, you might as well just die and restart, but you should be pretty good here. So you're going to head down the elevator. So if you listened last week, we finished the Maze Palace, and then, you know, just for kind of, I might want to say like giggles, I was walking around on the ocean with our new boots that we picked up in the Maze Palace, which allow us to walk on water, do a little Jesus action, and I stumbled into a secret, a secret like path, and then that path led me to a heart container, and then from the heart container I saw the palace, and so we decided, well, we'll just play the palace until we die or get stuck. And wouldn't you know, I ended up just picking kind of all the right choices. And we ended up fighting the boss almost immediately.
Yeah, you nailed it. You really made. I must have used the word light work 100 times in the last episode. Because you did. You just breezed through it.
Yeah, it just kind of. When I was, doing my research and kind of getting ready for this next. Wow, did that guy die in one hit? That red iron knuckle?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Slice them and dice them. All right, so now I'm gonna go left.
Yep. I was doing my research, and I found that we missed the flute, which is the item in this place. And the reason we missed it was because unlike normally, I think we've mentioned this before, is that we write an outline, we kind of like prep and we get ready because, hey, we're not experts in these games, and we don't think it's really
especially this one.
Yeah,
this is our first time really playing through it,
and we're not sure if it's really enjoyable to watch us just like fail for hours. Maybe for like a couple minutes. Like, it's fun to like you're gonna fail enough in this game that it really doesn't matter if you have a guide to kind of walk you through it. So we build like this outline to kind of give us an overall idea of kind of where we're going. So there's a red potion in there. I found that on accident last time.
I picked up the red potion, and now I'm gonna use life potion and then stab the red potion. Look at me, I'm already an expert.
Look at you. It's
and
like
I'm killing iron
maybe you did
knuckles.
some prep work.
I have. I've been playing it on Switch. I've been playing the juiced up version too, the special, which again I recommend. Okay, so now I'm going down another elevator. Oh boy, here come the wizards. I don't know which direction to go from this elevator.
Yeah, I think so you go down this elevator all the way to the left, down the elevator, left to the next elevator, down one floor. Yeah, so go left here.
I want to kill these guys. Whatever, not important.
Yeah, we actually
Keep it moving.
We don't need any more XP. So
so I don't have to kill anybody. I can just be the pacifist I was born to be.
I try to make it easy for you. So you want to go down that elevator. Oh, you're gonna kill a bubble. Yeah. So without the flute, you can't proceed because there's a river devil in the way. Go down one floor and then go right and walk through the secret wall. Yeah. And so yes, that's what I found out when I was researching, is that there's you do need the keys. Is that there's a secret wall in this dungeon. I mean, you might as well kill him. I mean, he's there. There you go. Might as well pick up the teabag.
I had I had jump enabled, and it's kind of tough to fight these guys with a different, jump gravity than you're used to.
Oh, those guys take a couple. They take a couple bops on the head there. I thought for sure they'd just be dead in one.
Yeah, no, they're tricky. They stick around.
Your best friends.
Blue iron knuckle.
2, 3, 3. Nice. So this is the secret wall.
And then here I'm walking right through it.
Don't forget, you have enough magic to cast the life spell on yourself.
Thank you.
You do not need to die needlessly. And you may also be hearing my cat desperately trying to get into my...
Oh, is that the beans? Just trying to be a part of the podcast.
Yeah.
Can't...
Desperately trying to get into the podcast. Wow, there are 3 Magos in here just throwing fire at you.
Yeah, they throw little tiny baby fires.
Just like
they're just really
last
irritating.
And they last so long, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they're just like, even though they only take 2 hits now, they still just disappear before you can get 2 hits.
Yeah. So.
Oh, here I go. And I used all the rest of my magic doing that. Jeez.
Just go up the elevator.
I'm trying to get by. I went to slash the stone statue, see if there's anything in it. There was nothing in it.
Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made.
Let's get this Stalfos.
Oh! The Stalfos just downward thrusted me and totally got me. Oh my gosh.
You gonna restart that encounter?
He just got me. I didn't see it coming.
Alright, now you know. Now you know. You gotta go after his feetsies.
Can I just duck and slice?
Yeah.
Here I am saying I prepared. I did not prepare. Enough, apparently.
There you go.
All right. I'm out of magic. I have like a half a little bar left. It's always fun. Ow, when I pick up the sticks, everybody. Whoo! There we go.
I gotta say, that was pretty impressive. All right, let's see. You got this guy. Just... There you go. This is what's nice about having all those heart containers, all that life, is that one hit from those guys doesn't do much, so... Alright. So now you're gonna head back the way you came and go down that elevator that you didn't go down. So the first elevator you come to on your way back, you're gonna go down that, and you'll be able to pick up your magic flute.
In case anybody was wondering, this dungeon is still green. So I go to the left here?
Go to the left here, yeah. And those guys are probably gonna show up and kill you, just so you know.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it.
But we have lives right now, so we're in a pretty decent spot.
Get it!
Get it!
Oh, right, and they just start you here.
Yeah.
That's so nice of them.
Yeah.
If I use jump spell, I could get over this whole room.
Probably a smart idea. So there you go, jumping up. Look at you, like little jump boy.
That's what they call me, little jump boy. Oh, bit. And this is the elevator I neglected earlier.
Yes, so go ahead and go down that elevator, so...
Oh no, the wolf faces.
The bane of apparent... Oh, you're actually doing quite well with them. Look at you, just kind of taking your time.
I got a lot of practice in with these clowns. But these fires on the ground are really aggravating me. You don't want to see me when I'm aggravated. Alright. We got through that room with a bunch of wolf heads and some of those... What are they called? Ouroboros?
The Magus?
Yeah, the Magus. That's what I said, right? The blue eye and knuckles still take...
They take 3 good shots. There you go.
And here's the flute.
I was told I can't actually sing along to the actual music, so I'm just faking it.
You can sing along to the music if you can hear the music. But last time we recorded, you couldn't hear my music, and I'd start to hum, and then you'd start to hum the wrong stuff. I'm just gonna die, because we just gotta leave this dungeon anyway.
Yeah, if you wanted to, that's fine.
I'm gonna go out in a blaze of glory.
You gonna try and kill him? Is that what that means? Or does it mean you're just gonna take a bunch of hits from the blaze on the ground?
A blaze of glory, it's a combination. I am actually working on my technique in case they're in the next dungeon.
I can tell you, if they're in the next dungeon, watching how you're doing right now, they are also gonna kill you in that dungeon.
Yeah, I'm no good at this, huh? I haven't even gotten a single one yet.
Well, they just, they throw that fire so fast after appearing.
And then they disappear.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. All right, cool. Mission accomplished. I didn't learn anything other than I'm as crappy at killing those guys as I ever was, but continue.
So next we're going to, we're back in the North Palace. Normally the disadvantage of dying, as we have, mentioned in the past, is that you lose all your XP. But,
right, and it's such a bummer usually, but since we don't need any more XP, like we can just die whenever we want.
Yes, so it makes it nice and
We have my permission to die. Okay, so
now you're gonna go exactly where you were before. You're gonna go back over to Eastern Hyrule, and then from the town of Noboru, you're gonna head directly south. And from the southern area, you'll get the you'll remove the River Devil where he's blocking that spot up.
Oh right, the River Devil. Boomerangs! Hopping on ahead. I love the down thrust, especially with all this strength that I've been gifted so generously by my brother. Remember those moth memes? No? The moth memes with a moth Would say, Brother, I must see the lamp. No?
I don't. No. I must have missed that. That must have flown right by me.
This cracks me up. Everybody photoshopped a moth onto something. Is this Naboru?
That's Naboru. So head south from there, and you're gonna see
Great.
this like crazy-looking river devil.
The blob, and I played a beautiful song. So in the Famicom version, this river devil was more devilish looking.
Oh.
And again, I think I changed it to try to.
Yeah, he just looks like a spider.
Yeah, they changed it so it didn't have as much religious,
All right, so now Patrick is going to try to avoid Lizolfos throwing rocks at him, and Lizolfos trying to spear
So
him.
funny. They peek over the fence, and then they throw rocks at you. And it looks just like the maze where it's going to just, like, happen regardless, and, it doesn't show you where, you can't see little sprites marching around. Speaking of which, in the Famicom version, the little sprites that, indicate that you're about to enter a battle are like ghosts. They're more like amoebas.
Oh,
Whereas
yeah. I think I've seen
this
those
version,
images. Yeah.
Yeah, in this version, they kind of look like the monsters that you might be facing. But, the music on the Famicom, I guess the system can handle it better.
Interesting.
So it was a little different.
All right,
All
so
right, here's a graveyard.
Yeah, avoid the graveyard. It has like the worst people in there. And what you want to do, Patrick, is you want to head all the way east and north from where you are right now, and there'll be a cave that you're going to go through. Oh, we got some Bagu Bagus back in our life.
Bagu Bagu!
Along with remember you have to use the
Basilisk.
fire spell to kill that guy.
Yes, fire spell.
Or you can just run. I don't know if this is a better strategy or not.
I don't think it is. I think next time I'm gonna equip the fire spell and try to get him.
There you go.
All right, so I went east. What do I do next? I got distracted.
I'm going to go all the way east and all the way north.
Okay, sounds great. Doing it.
You went south for some reason.
I got a heart.
Oh, you're just going to pick
And
that
I found
up?
a heart.
Nice.
Out of totally randomly. That's great. Haha. I veered from the path, and only then did I find my true journey. It lied in the midst of chaos. Am I doing this right? I'm going up to this cave.
Yep. So, what we're essentially doing now is we are headed to the kind of the last town that we're going to end up going to. There are two towns here at the end of the game, but they're actually the same town. So
What?
Yeah. So what happened is it's the town of Kasuto.
Okay.
And we're actually going to go to the original Kasuto here in just a little bit. But if we went there right now, we would just get absolutely wrecked because there are invisible creatures there that we are unable to see.
Oh, well, thanks for not just walking me in there and then laughing at me, because that would have been good content, but it would have hurt my feelings.
I like how you're just using the fact that these Lizolfos are in a pit to just like jump on their head and like boogie.
Yeah, just avoid them. I don't need to gather XP anymore at this point. It's just about keeping it moving.
All right, so you need to find on one of these forest tiles. You got to press the A button to use the hammer. Essentially, you're gonna knock down the trees and you're gonna expose this hidden town, which I don't know if they're gonna be real happy.
Oh, do I have to? I found it.
Nice.
Let's read the sign. Hidden town of Kasuto. Very good. What's up, lady? Please save our town.
See, this actually makes sense because this town is actually having like an issue.
Well, I think the other towns are having issues. There's monsters everywhere. Ah, they're breaking it down for me.
What's that purple old lady trying to do?
Old lady, purple old lady. Talk to me, purple old lady. Come here. You deserve my help. Follow. Cut her off. Hey, look, I'm in her house now. What's up, old lady? There is a secret at the edge of town. All right, sounds good. You got anybody living in your basement?
Of course.
Yes.
Oh!
Look! It was a magic bottle. It wasn't a caged up old man. You know, again, I like chilling in the basement, but like, why do all old men in this game have to live in the basement? It's a little ridiculous.
One of the, so we are now, if you're kind of playing along at home, we are full up on magical containers.
Uh-huh.
And we are full up on heart containers. So, you know, as things go, Patrick, you're pretty much in one of the best spots you can be in. You know, you got full magic, you got full life. I mean, our life's down a little bit, but you want to keep going the other direction, I think, there, brother.
Oh, I wanted to go find the lady that refills my health.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know if you bumped into her yet or not. That might be her right there in the red.
Doesn't she usually have a... Nope. Not you, old lady. Stop by for a while. Oh, I found her. You were right.
There you go.
Link's head is much bigger than everybody else's head. He has a real big head. Should I go in this house?
I think so. Yeah, you might as well check out all the houses.
What's going on, house? I'm here to slice stuff. You know, I think the biggest problem with this game is that you can't smash pots. You smash pots in the next game. There's no pots to smash.
Yeah, I think that's the first
NES
game that there's like some actual, some real pot smashing.
All right, we're outside-ish, and I probably have to use the ferry to go up there because there's a big wall that I got to, and you know what? The ferry did not work.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, maybe I gotta fly around aimlessly. All right.
So I think we missed something in the town. Because usually, I mean, every town has a spell, and you did not get a spell in this town yet. So we need to find like a house we missed, or talking to somebody, or.
All right, venturing back in. You know, I'm just stretching this out. Because you beat the last one so fast, we're running out of content. Who's this lady? This lady wasn't in the Famicom version either, the full-sized woman. The old man who remains has magic. Okay. Where is he? What about you, lady? We had to flee! Oh, you already told me that.
I think we talked to all these people already. You deserve my help. Yep. She gave us the magical container.
Uh-huh. Everybody's just so friendly. I like these little towns. I talked to this lady yet?
Yeah, But you might as well get your magic back.
Yep, she revived my magic. Okay, cool. And the music in the town is pretty pleasant. And this one was the lady that refilled my health. And this lady says the hole in palace is endless trap. Oh. That's new information. Starting the business with new information.
Excellent.
But new business, old business. This lady just wants me to save her. I don't think I've been in here yet, but I don't know how to get in there. And this guy tells me that I should call for help at the 3-Eye Rocks. This lady, I cannot help you.
This has been probably one of the most helpful towns we've been in. Like, people seem like, you know, they're giving us a lot of good information. We learned about these 3 rocks. We know there's someone with a spell that apparently we cannot find right now.
Mm-hmm. Huh. I don't know.
Actually, you know what? Why don't you go back a little bit? I think I saw something.
Okay.
I think go back to the, go back in that house.
This one?
Yeah, just the first open one that you come to there. Let's see what's in here.
Think I could fit in this? Oh, look, I went into like a secret passage in a chimney.
Amazing.
Remember the magic word. Cool. Yeah, we like found a secret passage in a chimney, and I don't know if you knew it was there.
I did not know it was there. I was actually going to try and get us to a break and pretend that Beetle was in this house.
Well, it's funny you mention it, because I think I see Beetle a little further in the basement, right past the old man. That is him. Wow. Do you think maybe we should say hi to him?
Let's see what he has for us. We can give him some of these bugs that we found.
Oh, Beetle, even living in a basement like this, he's still just so chipper and helpful.
Well, I mean, it did help that we brought that river devil with us, because he, essentially he just sees that as a giant beetle. You know how much he loves those things.
Just collecting the river devil. All right, now, I don't know what the magic we just got was. He said something about say the magic word. But do you think I should just go cast it over here and see if it works?
Yeah, I mean, the lady said there was a secret at the end of town.
So I just cast the magic spell, and it made like a doorway appear out of the ground, like a stone doorway.
Like a huge stone doorway.
I'm gonna enter it, and I'm in another basement that looks the blue dark basement that looks exactly like the other basements, and I found. Da-na-na-na. What is it?
So that is the magical key.
We got a key!
So you now no longer need to find any keys. That will open every lock.
Nice.
So you get it kind of late. All right, so Patrick, you are just going to head out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And, back near where you found the heart container?
Yeah, down there in the bushes.
Yeah, there were 3 rocks, and that one guy told us to go to the 3 rocks and play a sound. So we're gonna go do that and see what happens.
Play the flute, maybe. Play our new spell.
Yeah, kind of.
We'll try them all.
I like it.
All right. I'm going through a cave. Ben's failing to dictate how expertly I'm navigating this cave without hurting these indigenous species. That, like the Tektites, for example. Do you really think the Tektites are evil? They're the spider ones, in case you guys don't know. Maybe they're just spiders. And they're like, hey, I'm just trying to catch bugs. Whoa, what are you doing? The Lizalfos, they kind of seem like bad guys. They're equipped.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely seem like they're definitely like minions, but I think there's different level of kind of, minioniness.
I'm like stuck between. Okay, I'll kill him, even though I don't want to. Stuck between 2 Lizalfos. Ow! All right. Using my life spell.
Are you gonna? There you go. All right. So the blue containers now only give you 2 little nuggets. So not very generous of them, eh?
Nuggets. I wonder how much meat is actually in those McDonald's chicken nuggets, and how much of it is worm meal and stuff. I guess worms are meat to some people. I shouldn't.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't think am I going the right way?
Yeah, those 3 rocks right there. They said play a sound in between the 3 rocks.
Good.
Yeah, so now to me it looks like you're going way past the rocks and you're in like a bridge area.
Oh yeah, oops.
Okay.
I don't like this bridge area either.
Yeah, I'm a little delayed behind you, so I don't always know exactly where you are, but
yes.
I was like, he just walked past the rocks that we just talked about.
Okay, here's the rocks. Oh, I got sucked into battle again. Slicing and dicing. Okay, now I just have to play a sound here.
Yes.
So maybe I just press. I just keep getting sucked into battle. It's not very nice. They should have like. And there's a palace.
We are going to the hidden palace.
All right. Well, I just want to take a sec to save my state. I know it like cuts the audio out when I do that, and that's annoying sounding, but tis what tis. And the statue gave me... Oh, that's funny. So the statue at the beginning of the palace that usually gives you an iron knuckle or a potion gave me a potion. Or it gave me an iron knuckle, and I killed the iron knuckle, and it gave me a potion. So I got both of them.
All right. So you now just have you're in a pretty great spot here. I mean, you're full up on magic. You're pretty decent on your health. And
this palace is a beautiful color.
Oh yeah, this like it's like a really nice pink color almost.
Do we have an outline for the Great Palace?
I did write the outline for here too. So go all the way down the elevator and right.
Thanks.
So it looks to me like
what color did you say? It's like fuchsia?
It looks like to me you got off at the first floor instead of going all the way down and to the right. Just pointing that out. Oh, we got some.
Do we have an outline? Yes, reads outline. Me, thanks, ignores outline. That's how that went. Got some doom knockers.
They die
got some
in 2 hits. That's so nice.
What are the KKK members actually called?
The whiz robes. Oh, look at you taking a blue iron knuckle down like it's nothing. Oh, that's a big jump.
Yeah, I'm gonna equip the jump.
Nice. See, can you get up there to that statue?
Yeah.
Nah, dang, that's too bad.
If I get a running start, it was an iron knuckle. I up-thrusted him. Did you see my up-thrust? Oh no, there's 2 iron knuckles. God. And I'm doing a great job.
You really are. So Patrick up-thrusted the statue to see if there was a red potion in there. He got a red iron knuckle. But then as he ran right to run away from the red iron knuckle, he ran into a blue iron knuckle, killed them both, and didn't die. So you're just on
the blue iron knuckle kind of got me.
You're on a different level. Patrick, can you give us a life check real quick so we kind of know what you're dealing with?
In case I die forever?
Yeah, it'd just be good to know what you're...
You know, it's kind of funny. Link has a red hat on in the pause menu.
He does. That's kind of funny, isn't it? Alright, so we're good. So, a death isn't the, it's not a crisis.
And those whiz robes, I have to use the reflect spell
Gotta
to
use
get
the
them?
reflect spell, yeah.
Boring. I don't know why that's boring to me.
So, Patrick's currently trying to navigate multiple whiz robes and statues that are shooting fireballs at him. There's a blue iron knuckle he is avoiding, who is kind of like trapped in a set of blocks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's guarding a pea bag, which I don't really need.
We do not need.
That kind of
That bubble gonna get you again? It's gonna get you again, isn't it?
No, it's not gonna get me again. It's coming back around, and I'm avoiding it. All right, do I go down that elevator, or should I continue to the right?
Let me see here.
There's a
You're gonna keep going to the right.
down there. So I'm gonna put jump back on. And not get got by that bubble.
You can just leave. You don't need the XP. There you go. Alright, so do note here that in the outline that I carefully made for you, it says, after the 3rd column, there's a pit in the floor. Make sure to jump over it.
Where in the floor?
After the 3rd column. The 3rd column, I think, is the one that you're at right now. Although you moved kind of quickly, and I don't always see everything you do.
I like it like that. Oh, I died!
Well, you have 2 lives left, so... Alright, so you're gonna... cast your little, oh, that's smart. Just cast fairy.
Yep, fairy spell.
Very
fly
nice.
through the whole room. I'm not trying to fall down no pits, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, I can't go any further.
Oh, you can't use fairy in this room then.
Ugh.
Did you just use fairy again?
Yeah, and I pressed the fairy button to try to unfairy myself, and all it did was take away more magic. So now I'm down to a 1/3 of my magic.
So things we learned, everybody, in case you're all wondering, is follow the outline. I'm reading the outline. What does it say here?
Yeah, I'm looking at the computer screen.
In the big room, after the 3rd column, big jump. It says nothing about casting fairy. But then
I see part 6, the Great Palace, but then I scroll down in our outline and I don't see anything.
Part 5. Part 5 comes before part 6.
I just totally ignored part 5. All right, here we go. Back on track. I hope all our listeners are enjoying this as much as I am. Oh, we made some friends this week, Ben. Tell them about our friends we made. Oh.
Yeah, so, wanted to shout out the No Cap podcast. I think a lot of people might be new this week after having heard the ad that we did there. Really appreciate the guys over there for doing that for us. And since you felt...
I saved my state. Keep talking to the people, you know? They like it when you talk to them.
And yeah, I mean, it's just been kind of like a crazy week. We went from having, I think, only family and friends listening to us to just a whole bunch of you out there who are listening to us now. And we can't just, say just how thankful we are that people are interested in what we're doing. And we hope you're really enjoying it. And if you want to send us any kind of comments, feedback, you can get all of that in the show notes, or we're at postman@hyrulepodcasters.com. If you have any feedback, if you have anything you want to, let us know. But yeah, it's kind of been a crazy week. We got.
Or if you just want to tell us a story.
Yeah, we'll tell your story. Yeah, we actually got. I've met like a whole bunch of other people that do what I have learned is called an audio-only Let's Play. Is the genre of podcast that we're in, and that community has just been great. I mean, I've been in it for a week, so I can only say so much, but they've just been real helpful, giving us lots of pointers, tips, just all sorts of stuff.
Apparently, we weren't the first people to have this idea. I finally made it over the pit.
Very nice.
I finally did it.
I mean, we did openly copy this from somebody, but there are just lots of people that do this, and
sure.
A lot of really cool people that have a lot of really cool podcasts. And so we're gonna, try and highlight some of those folks in our.
I got a bad guy. I got a blue iron knuckle on a horse.
Oh, it's like a mini boss. Interesting.
And now I knocked him off of his horse.
All right, you got
Knock
this.
you off your high horse. He's throwing his swords. I was blocking him, and now I'm just kind of going in for the kill.
One hit took off half his life.
Yeah, buddy.
2 hits and he's dead.
And it only gives me a key. I already have the magical key, though.
Yeah, I think he was blocking what we were trying to get to, though. He was blocking the cross.
Ah, and another Christian symbol that wasn't taken out of the game.
I know, so interesting, right?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to, one of the guys I've been talking to back and forth quite a bit, they have this called the First Encounter Pod, and it's similar to ours, but what they do is he is playing through Final Fantasy VII, and it is his first time playing through it, just kind of experiencing that, and so they're recording their just kind of real thoughts and feelings kind of as I go through it. And I've actually never played Final Fantasy VII. I'm a big...
Really?
Yeah, I mean, because we did not have a PlayStation 1.
Oh, right. So we got off of Final Fantasy when the PlayStation...
Yeah, so the last one I really played was 6. And then in high school, I don't know if you remember this, but we swapped our GameCube for a PlayStation 2 with my friend Lokesh for a couple months maybe. And
Lokesh, he was the coolest.
Yeah, Lokesh was real cool. And he, and that's when I played Final Fantasy X, which I love Final Fantasy X. I really don't know how people feel about it, but I love it. I can't wait for the No-Cat guys to do it. And then recently 12 came to the Switch, and so I played it when it came to the Switch. But these guys are playing through, Final Fantasy VII right now, and then next they're going to be playing through Majora's Mask, which I'm just real excited to do that. So
have they done other games other than Final Fantasy?
No, so they're a new podcast like us as well. I think they have about 20 episodes right now. They're pretty close to the ends.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean, so that's just one of them. Like I said, there's a whole bunch, and we're just gonna try and chat about them, all these guys, kind of as much as possible. They've just been more than generous with their time with us, and we've just been
one of the we've been having some we've been figuring out the technical stuff, and it's nice to talk to other people who have the same technical requirements as us, because they're kind of specific, and
that was so close. So Patrick had gotten a red potion. And
and I went and I put life spell on, and it didn't matter. I got killed
Why
right
don't
as
you
I...
just cast Reflect and just kill these guys?
He's yelling at me. Everybody who's witnessing it.
All right, go up the
I'm
elevator.
getting yelled at.
All right, kill this Doom Knocker. I'm just like, I mean, and I think we've mentioned, like, I'm just watching you, like, on a bit of a lag, and I'm just watching you, like, lag and get, like, get hit.
I gotta, like, find the big pit again. I think it's back this way. Yeah, I'm like this in games. I'm a hoarder. I don't like to use items and magic and stuff. It's just like, that's why I just much prefer weapons that don't run out and games that don't have systems like this. But, like, I learned how to do it with Breath of the Wild. My weapons broke and I was bummed, but eventually I figured it out,
I bet you were super salty every time they broke.
Oh, yeah, for the first, 7 hours of that game. Okay, is this the big pit that I'm supposed to fall down?
Yes.
And I go down, fall down 2 level, and go right.
You're gonna land on some disintegrating bridges.
Got it. Landed on the disintegrating bridges.
Very nice. So,
yep. Blue iron knuckle. You got me once. You got me twice.
Got you 3 times.
Thrice.
Oh, and you just bopped his head over.
Scooted into the next screen.
In this screen, the reason they put those blocks there, and there are blocks on the other end, is because they don't let you use fairy to get across this platforming section. So you have to do the platforming section. So right now, Patrick has floating dragon heads, which somehow still take more than 1 hit to kill, which is just absurd as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I just got a game over. Oh, and of course, I saved my state right before this iron knuckle that I bopped on the head.
You just gonna...
He's getting me more than he did last time.
There you go.
All right,
so Patrick's chilling. You can hear the beeping music in the back, I'm sure. So we have a little...
Oh, and then this is where the wolf heads were.
Yep. Patrick's gonna do a
it
little...
took me out. Dang. Okay, they take 3 for... Oh, look.
Ooh, that's nice. You can get some life back. So we just got a little blue potion, little blue guy.
Life. Oh, I don't have enough. I don't have enough to cast.
Oh, so 3 bars is not 50. I would have thought that was for sure 50.
Oh. All right.
There you go. Take your time.
Again, they weave. They bob and weave.
All right.
Quick load. But will I be able to traverse this with a beepy face?
It's hard. All right. Well, you got 1 hit left. All right. Those spike traps are gone, and you're knocked into the lava. Well, full life wouldn't help that either. So.
Maybe I should just go through with only 1 life available and make my life harder.
There you go.
And later, thinking about me now, so it's like all the student loans I took out.
Well, like future you will be really frustrated at present you, but F that guy, right?
F that guy. Oh, this is a really hard room. It's not just me being mediocre at this game. You hear how Ganon laughs in this game? Do you know what game that's from?
I don't.
Well, next time I inevitably perish trying to get across this pit, I will have you listen more closely. Maybe give you a hint. Okay, I'll give you 1 hint. Remember what I called everybody at the beginning of this episode?
Yes, the Doom Knockers.
Nope. What's the full thing I called them?
Oh, it's a boxing thing. It's from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
There you go. You must have read that somewhere.
Well, no, it's because you said boxing.
Oh, so one of the characters in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out laughs at you, and they just took that same audio and slowed it down for Ganon.
That's pretty cool. Is that red iron knuckle giving you a little trouble there?
Piece of cake.
All right.
Pizza cake.
Pizza cake.
Oh, and then this is where I need to go fairy.
This is where you need to go fairy.
I'm a fairy flying over a lava pit.
And just to remind you, we will need fairy one more time.
Flying over the lava pit.
So make sure you don't cast it twice in a row.
Cast it twice in a row. I would never. Man, that's Dolphos. So I also learned that this game was made by the same people who made Ice Climbers.
Oh, very cool. So the only thing you should stop for is a potion at this point, Patrick.
Which, right. No pee bags.
That bubble, I saw you thinking about it.
I was thinking about getting the bubble. Ooh, another mini boss, it seems. Who's it gonna be? Oh, the
he's
same
back
stupid
again.
Iron Knuckle on a horse. Come back. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Which,
Ooh, 2 hits? He got you for 1 hit? You're really,
Yeah. I did pretty good that time.
You did. I wonder why they keep giving you keys. Like,
Because
just
they're
in case you didn't get it?
It's just like this game to give me something I can't use. Like when they gave me the downward thrust and then I couldn't use it on anybody. Just like this game.
All right, so you're going to keep going right here. You're going to get to a pit. I would save your state. You're going to fall down this pit. And then in the next screen, you got to cast Fairy and fly through an opening in the wall.
Ah, this is what the villager was talking about. Ah, I did it. This reminds me of Mega Man X2 when you have to zoom across the screen and there's spikes to get the
in the ostrich level,
thing.
right?
Yeah.
All right, here's your boss.
All right.
You have you're gonna save your state. You cannot essentially you have to beat this. You have to do this until you win because you don't have any lives.
Great.
You probably have enough life though to at least cast shield on yourself, which is kind of nice.
Okay, I'll cast shield.
You may also need jump because. All right, let's see what you got.
Listen, hold on, listen. He says, let's see what you got. And I immediately jump into the hole because I had equipped jump spell and I jumped a little higher than I thought I would. Okay, so say it again and we'll just cut it.
Let's see what you got.
Just kidding. I'm not gonna cut it. Whoa! Is this the dragon that pokes up? I watched a thing about the dragon too. Yes. So they completely redid the sprite for this dragon from the Famicom system. It used to just be like a dragon that was kind of still, and now it's kind of cool. It's the first kind of boss like this in this game, where there's holes in the ground, and the dragon pops up between them, and you gotta slice him.
Yeah, so
and
this
his
is Barba. And you gotta slice his head, which is pretty much what we had to do for everybody. Is you gotta slice the head. And yeah, so the artwork for it is pretty cool. He has like it's kind of interesting because he has like a spike on his head, but here he has like 2 horns. So it's always kind of interesting, like when the official artwork is like that much different.
Yeah, it's a little tiny different. Well, I wonder if the Famicom version was closer to the original, artwork. Load state. Okay, so he got me the first time, but I kind of like to get got the first time.
Well, you need. To...
I did that on purpose, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, yeah. I mean, you just kind of. I mean, you
and
just
I'm gonna equip. I'm gonna equip jump from the jump.
Nice.
Which I assume from the jump is a basketball idiom, right?
Well, I mean,
the jump is what they do in basketball at the beginning of a game.
Oh yeah.
I don't know the etymology of that phrase, but that's kind of where I assume it comes from. I also should probably just avoid his fire breath ever instead of never.
Right, you're just like you're trying to tank his like fire breath for no reason. You can just avoid it.
Yeah, tank? I don't know that term.
Oh, so it's like it's when I first ran into it, it was playing World of Warcraft back in the day. and a tank is the person whose job it is to get the boss to pay attention to that person and tank the damage. So you're essentially absorbing as much of the damage as possible.
Oh, cool. You know, my buddy Mike Duncecat has used that phrase before, and I've been like, oh yeah, I tank all the time, bro. I tank first thing in the morning, first thing before bed. I'm just trying to be cool. Now I know what it was, and now I can use it in a conversation, and he'll be like, wow, that's a pro. Ah, dang. So this guy's pretty tough. I haven't gotten the rhythm down yet.
I'm kind of like how he looks.
Yeah, I keep on getting in his line of fire. And now he's only appearing in the same spot every time. And I'm curious if it's because of where I was standing. So if I stand on this and face right, he pops up. Nope. No rhyme or reason.
So it looks like you kind of have enough time when he pops up that you can slice his head and then jump out of the way.
Jump away, yeah.
But you just gotta like not get greedy.
Right, and if I don't hit him, then I should just not try to get him the second try.
Yeah, you just kind of like reset. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
You have a good strategy now.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I'm not getting hit constantly. The just kind of go in flailing the first time around. I learned from Mega Man. Because you're gonna play the level 100 times anyway, and you've really gotta kind of get the boss's rhythm down. And if you try to get it on the first one, you might just end up frustrating yourself. And with the advent of save states, it makes that kind of thing a little easier. Did you see me? I broke my pattern that time to get the final strike, and it paid off.
There you go. That guy looks a lot like Volvagia from Ocarina of Time. I wonder if that's like a species relation there, fire dragon.
Yo, you're right. It looks like exactly like Volvagia.
All right, well, let's place our 6th crystal here, Patrick.
Crystal number 6. All right. Very good.
So I'm really interested to see what happens, because we're going to get our XP up to 9,000. I'm kind of interested, like, what happens.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll get our XP up to 9,000, and what happens now?
Attack will go up?
Well, it just, pretended to go up, but I don't think it did. All right. Well, that was that.
So you managed to get the flute out of the ocean palace that I missed.
Yeah, we had to backtrack a little.
You found the lost town of Katatsu.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what's in this town over here. There's a town just to the west over here.
Oh, yeah. I got zapped into battle.
And I would encourage you to save your state if you haven't. I know you're always telling me to do that, but I figured I'd do that
Thank you.
for
I totally forgot. All right, and we haven't been... Okay, there's a bridge that I was going over.
That's why we save our state.
I got everybody.
Those Bagu Bagus are just like...
The Bagu Bagu got me, and I'm just not fighting anybody because there's a lady that can heal me in the town. And I would rather...
I mean, according to the other town, there's only one person left in here.
Oh my gosh, there's just enemies.
Yeah, so that guy right there, without the cross, you wouldn't be able to see that bad guy.
Okay.
And so the idea is it would just kind of wreck you for a while.
Okay, I went into the first little house, and I'm going down to the basement. Maybe there's an old guy. There is an old guy. I can give you most powerful magic. All right, so we got some more magic, and it's thunder!
Which costs 64. So life had cost 50. That was the most so far. So this is like a huge spell. So,
Very
Patrick,
exciting.
I think we're at a great place to kind of cap off for the night. You managed to pick up the flute. You managed to get the final magical container, the final heart container. You got the magical key. You got spell. You got thunder. You picked up the cross. You beat the hidden palace. All we have left to do is the Valley of Death, in the Great Palace. That seems like
Wow.
a great final episode.
Yeah,
So I think
you think we can get all that in one episode?
I bet we can. I think this is the penultimate episode of season 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's come to a close so fast. You know, we were talking to our new buddies over on Discord, right? That's what we're using.
Yep.
And they were saying we missed out on reading you guys the manuals
The manual
For
is
these
54 pages long.
for these two games. So I think maybe we should make a special Patreon episode or something where we read through the manuals of these two games.
Oh yeah, that's what people pay for right there. That's the real.
That's the most boring thing I've ever suggested. Well, I guess we could talk about it off camera or off mic. But
We can have story time. We can just invite people to come into a Zoom like this, and we could read it like an old school story time. It'd be great.
We could show it on the screen. I mean, I don't have the menu. Oh, actually, check this out. I just got. Oh my gosh, where is it? I don't think I have it on me. I just got. Okay, 1 sec. I'll be right back.
All right, so I actually have no idea what he is doing, what he is getting. But I'm trying to think. I mean, we already have the compendium, so it's not that. Maybe he got one of the. I can't imagine he would have gotten one of the games because we do have a NES.
Did I show you this yet?
No, what is that?
What does it look like?
I mean, it looks like one of the original boxes.
It is in good condition boxed Legend of Zelda.
Wow.
I examined the cartridge and it's clean because the plastic sleeve is in here and it's just been kept in here forever. And look, instruction booklet.
Oh my god, that looks so good.
And map and strategies. And it's a little water worn, like somebody used it as a coaster. But it's all together. So, of course I say I'm going to sell this, but I'll probably just keep it forever. So we could totally do a little, maybe we could do a little Twitch thing in between seasons where we bust out the manual and show people some of it.
I'm on eBay right now. And a good version, so this manual also looks a little wrinkly. They go for $50.
Yeah. The manual itself, yes, and the whole package sells for hundreds of bucks.
Where'd you pick that up from?
Working estate sales with grandfather and mom.
Amazing.
I've kind of gotten into the family business recently, everybody, and so one of the things that estate sales, what we do is we go into a house for somebody that's deceased or moved, and we help them set up all their stuff as if it was their whole house was a thrift store, and then people come in for a couple days and buy all the stuff after we've priced it. And so, of course, I always look for the video games.
Smart.
And, it's one of the things that I try to buy up before the buyers get there. And I say I'm going to resell, but I probably just keep it for myself.
Yeah,
I got a Super Mario 3 too.
Dude, that's so cool.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we need to talk about our plans not during the podcast. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in to another episode of
Hyrule Podcasters.
We'll be back next week to probably finish up the adventure of Link. Have a great week. Stay safe. Enjoy the weather if you're somewhere where summer's really changing for the better.
And watch out for those Doom Knocker boxers.
Watch out for those Doom Knockers because you might have to box them. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Man, I didn't play too bad.
No, I thought you played really well.
Thanks for listening to this week's episode of
Hyrule Podcasters.
You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Hyrule Podcasters and on Twitter at Hyrule Podcaster.
As always, this episode was produced by Patrick, and we'd like to thank Lieutenant Headtrip for our awesome theme.
Additionally, if you'd like to directly support us, you can head over to our Patreon page. Patreons get early access to episodes, access to our private Discord server, and more. Links to everything can be found in the show notes.
And be sure to rate and review us in Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, or wherever you listen.
Conduit Media.